Welcome to Cha-Cha's Kingdom. I bet you're going crazy in the house thanks to the coronavirus attack. We're all self-quarantined, cannot eat out, and we have to feed the family constantly. 3 meals a day. It means like you're slaving away in the kitchen all day long. And that's why I'm here to share with you one of my go-to meal, even during the normal time. It's the teriyaki salmon. Because salmon or cod, fish, these are the easy protein for you to stock up ahead of time and put it in the freezer. Whenever you need them, you can just take them out and prepare them. And with my super easy teriyaki sauce recipe, you can make a very nutritious meal in no time without compromising the taste and the quality of life. Before we get started, remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Turn on the notification bell so you can get notified whenever there is new video coming out. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook. We'll have live cooking event where we can interact with each other and you can let me know what your struggle is and what I can help you with to make this period of time easier, because we're all in this together and let's get through it together, helping each other, okay? Now, let's get started. And today we're gonna use a cast iron pan and cook the fish in the oven. When you're using a cast iron pan, you wanna make sure that you heat it up really well before you put your protein in there so it's non-stick. But when it comes to a cast iron pan, first, sometimes we just don't have the time or the patience to wait for it to be heated through. Or second, we just don't know if it's heated through yet. So sometimes I cheat a little bit. I just put the cast iron into the oven while it's preheating. So by the time the oven's ready, the cast iron pan is ready too. Preheat the oven to 450 degrees Fahrenheit. And optional to put the cast iron pan in the oven while preheating. Then let's take care of the fish. For skin on fish, I always come home and still use my knife to go through the skin, scrape it down to make sure that there's no scale left on top of it. And then I'll wash it, rinse it with water one more time. To get crispy skin, you want to make sure you tap dry your fish really well. Once you dry it really well, and then it's time to cut them into portions. Sometimes I use the whole fish, and sometimes I cut them into 2 or 3 or 4, depends on how I want to serve them. Pat them dry one more time because I want the skin to be crispy, crunchy. So making sure it's dry is very important. Now it's clean, it's dried, and it's cut into portion. It's time to season. First, I'm gonna season with some sea salt. Now, when you season the protein, season like you mean it, okay? I hate it when some of the chefs, they do it on the show, they just sprinkle salt and pepper and that's it. No. We have to massage it, okay? Rub it into the meat, rub it into the protein, and give it love, okay? Season it like you mean it. Now, some black pepper. Again, rub it, massage it, love it. If you didn't put in your cast iron pan into the oven while it's preheating, then now it's time to heat it up, heat it through so it could be non-stick. And if you did put it into the oven while it's preheating, then now it's time to take it out and put your salmon in. First, we're gonna put in some oil and I'm gonna brush it so that we can make sure every part of it is coated with the oil. And then I'll put the salmon down, skin side down. And once you put it in, don't move it. Then we're gonna put them back into the oven and cook for 10 to 12 minutes or until the internal temperature reach 140 degrees. I like to do a little bit undercooked, like 135-ish, and let it continue cooking once we take them out so you never overcook them. But if you have a king salmon, you really don't need to worry too much because they're so fatty, you really can't mess up with it, even when you overcook a little bit. Now the salmon is in the oven, let's make the teriyaki sauce. The teriyaki sauce is really simple. It's just even part of the sake, which is a Japanese rice wine, mirin, which is the Japanese sweet rice wine, and some soy sauce. And then you bring it to boil. Once it's boiled, you want to keep the heat low. Let it simmer uncovered for about 10 minutes, which is the perfect timing for our salmon. The salmon's ready! Look at them, they're so beautifully cooked, and the skin, as you can tell, is pretty crunchy and crispy. The sauce is ready too. Look, this is the consistency after 10 to 12 minutes of simmering. You can continue simmer it to get it thicker, but today we're gonna go with this. Turn the heat off. Drizzle on top of this beautiful, delicious king salmon. Gosh, I just cannot wait to bite into this. Now it's the final touch of this dish. My Little Pebble is the wow factor. It will brighten up the flavor and bring your homemade dish to a Michelin star restaurant level. My Little Pebble is to sprinkle some fresh orange zest on top of the fish right before you serve it. And look at this teriyaki salmon. It's so delicious and healthy, and there are so many ways to serve it. You can make some roasted potatoes and some salad to go with it, or you can make some quinoa rice and vegetables, and then you have yourself an amazing meal. Thank you for watching. If you like this video or the recipe, please remember to like this video and subscribe to our channel. You can find me on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram at Cha Cha's Queendom. Thank you. Bye.